Today in the Soap Thing project, I am going to do a shave with Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Ribbon Candy. This is day number 5 of the PAA Advent Calendar. It's really surprising. This one is quite interesting. We're going to talk about why coming up next. So Ribbon Candy is a scent that smells exactly the way it sounds like it should. It is it says based on ribbon candy, of course, sweet ripened berries blended with bubbly white sugar and spice. And then further down in the description for the PAA Ribbon Candy Comet, I think is actually what it's called, it talks about how they've been wanting to release this as a holiday scent for a while, but it keeps getting bogged down by other releases. And so it says, originally created in 2018, never released. It's not super specific on what it smells like. It just says sweet ripened berries blended with bubbly white sugar and spice. So I'm going to say that if you are familiar with Nerds, those little sugary candy morsels that I used to eat all the time when I was a kid, I can say on authority it smells a lot like that. So it's just this sugary, fruity sweetness is what this is. I'm not sure if I would go so far. Man, I cannot speak today. My mouth does not want to cooperate. I'm not sure if I would go so far as to call it a gourmand, because for me, gourmand sort of implies a chocolate scent or a toffee scent or butterscotch, donuts, cake, stuff like that. I am not sure that this falls into that category. It's sweeter than hell. I will give it that, but I don't know. I'd have to look up the textbook definition of gourmand. But when I think of a gourmand scent, this is definitely not what I think of. There's honestly not much to this one. It's just a sugary, sweet, candy, fruity sweetness. That's basically it. Like if you've smelled Nerds or Sweet Tarts or something like that, then you kind of have a good idea of what this smells like. I think it would be a remarkably good scent for the holiday season, like Christmas, something to shave with in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So here's to hoping that maybe this will get released someday. It doesn't say Ghost of Christmas Future, which leads me to believe that it's not in the pipeline anytime soon, but hey, who knows. This is a Schick Type L, of course, and it is being used with a Ted Pella blade that has quite a few shaves on it. I lost count. Somewhere between 6 and 10 at this point. Shit, amount of shaves on this blade. So, taking off about 36 hours growth, solid day and a half. The scent strength on this is quite good. I would say it's a 4 out of 5 on the sniffometer. So you'll definitely have no problem smelling this. And this is a good example of something that artisans don't talk about that often, which is stuff that they made that just could never be, or that never was. Like for every scent that that an artisan will release to you, more than likely there's, you know, 1 or 2 that they decided to just throw out. And unfortunately, it looks like this is one of them. Or maybe that they didn't decide to throw out, but just they couldn't figure out how to work it into their release schedule. Let's see. Any spots I left behind? Yeah, right down here. It's always down here. And the neck. Well, let's see about a rinse. See how this feels. Those back corners right here, because those always seem to need touch-ups. Okay. I'm going to call that a good shave. I think that's about as good as it's going to get. If I keep going any further, I'm going to end up with nicks and cuts again, and I'm 2 shaves strong without it, so let's try to keep it that way. Okay. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Ribbon Candy Comet. Let's put it on. Wow, that is intense sugary sweetness. It's almost like you tried to make a Kool-Aid drink, but you put way the hell too much powder in it. Is what this smells like. It's interesting. You know what? Let's just talk about it. What do I have to say about this one? Is this a thumbs up or a thumbs down for me? My attitude towards this is this works. It's definitely an interesting scent. Very few soap makers are doing that kind of fruity, sugary candy sort of thing, that sweet tarts kind of smell. Yeah, I'll give this one a thumbs up just for creativity. Functionally speaking, I could pretty much take it or leave it, but you know what? You got to give one of these a thumbs up for creativity's sake. So I think Ribbon Candy Comet is best. Ribbon Candy Comet is one of those scents that I think definitely deserves a thumbs up just for creativity. In a shaving hobby where a lot of the scents that come out are very familiar and very predictable scents, this is a scent that is inspired by something else. If you must do a scent dupe, at least have it be interesting, or have it smell like something that we don't expect, which is exactly what this is. So I will go ahead and give it a thumbs up just for that. Okay, that's the shave for today. Questions, comments, put them in the comment section of the video. Otherwise, until next time, this is Soap Thing telling you, shave like you mean it. Thanks for watching.